everyone. This is Suzanne Wagner. I am at the Comfort Inn in Kennewick, Oregon, on my way to Spokane to see my mom. Sorry about no video yesterday. I left the house at 6 o'clock in the morning and got to Kennewick about 6:30 last night, and I was just wiped out. I was exhausted. So while I managed to get the blog done, I didn't manage to get the video done. And I know that a lot of people are like going, "Where was the video?" And I'm like, I apologize. On my travel trips, and so I'm doing the video today and putting in some stuff that might be a little bit interesting, like Suzanne almost dying on the highway yesterday, but we'll get to that in a minute. So let's just start with the numerology and the astrology for today. The day is May 15th, 2021. If you add all those numbers together, you get the number 16, and if you add the 1 and the 6 together, you get the number 7. The number 7 allows us to look at what is really necessary to open back up again after this virus. This number likes plans and strategies that allow us to find the next level of balance forward. So much has changed. So much is not the same. It's hard to trust when we still see so much chaos happening in Brazil and India, and then even just not the virus necessarily, but the chaos between Israel and the Middle East. And we wonder how their process will impact us and the rest of the world. I like caution. This number 7 says, think things through. Personally, in very public spaces like grocery stores and government buildings, I will still wear a mask. With my friends and families that are vaccinated, I will lighten up and not be severe or strict. I would love for this to be over, but I know that many places are still on big lockdowns. Many of my friends in Europe still do not have their vaccines, and they don't even have that as an option at this point. I think each person needs to weigh the risks for themselves. I don't want another extended lockdown. I am not, and I know I'm not the only one. Okay, astrology for today. Mars and Saturn will quincunx in the morning. It may feel like you can't get a routine or a rhythm going. Don't force anything. It will not help. Notice where there are internal or external fears and indecisions holding you back from being decisive. With the oil and gas problems in the East, it is very easy to think the glass is half empty. More and more, each of us must be more awake and careful. I know that I am tired of all the internet updates. Oh my God, it's exhausting, time-consuming, and so frustrating, especially as my internet is not as fast as if I lived in the big city. Downloads take hours, not minutes. I will take advantage while I'm at my mother's house and do one of the big upgrades that I've been waiting to do on her faster internet in Spokane. So much to deal with on a daily level. Things are taking more time than we want. Desires have to be put to the side for the moment in favor of just getting things done. Know that all plans will need to be adjusted. At least the moon is trying to comfort us in Cancer. Seek out family and those things that are familiar. Be still and quiet. Try not to overthink, but you will need to act and act quickly. Some of you may want to stay in bed with a good book and pull the covers up over your head. That may not be a bad idea for the weekend. So just throwing it out as an idea. Okay, my quote for today. When is it time? You may never know. One moment you are here, and the next you will go. But your energy survives and continues on. Your body is weak, but your soul is strong. Your soul is awakened and conscious regardless of time and space. Your soul is filled with such amazing grace. Never give up and never let go. Your experiences and memories are always in tow. Okay, well, my blog for today. Yesterday was an adventure. I am so glad that I am one of those drivers that never, ever takes their eyes off the road. I've had people actually get irritated with me because they're in the passenger seat and they want me to look at them, as they're talking. And I am just like, I think I learned it when I lived in Germany and on the U-Bahn at the on the big highways in Germany. I mean, they're going 260 kilometers an hour. I mean, you can't take your eyes off the road. I mean, it's insane to take your eyes off the road. So anyway, I was on the rolling grassy areas of the Dalles in Oregon, and I nearly had a head-on with a semi. I was on a 2-lane highway north of Bend, and I was going the speed limit, thank God. I came around a blind curve with double yellows and gravel on the shoulder that was quickly going to drop off 4 feet because the shoulder was there, but then the shoulder was going away as it went around the curve, and then there was this 4-foot drop off as it ended. Okay, and I see this semi trying to pass another semi going uphill with the double yellow do not pass lines on the highway on a curve, on a blind curve. I mean, it was one of those moments that you instantly have angels talking in your head calmly and everything slows way down. I can see that if I'm going to have any gravel shoulder to get out of the way, I will have to do it right then. I could see the shoulder was going to run out about 100 feet in front of me, and there would be no shoulder and a 3 to 4 foot drop off that would roll my car. And I was listening to my book on Audible at the time, and I hear the angels go, hit your brakes, and I hit my brakes, and I realized that the driver of the semi could not hit his brakes fast enough to get back behind the other semi because he was completely level with the one he was passing. So he didn't have enough speed to speed up to pass it and the space to pass it, and he didn't have enough time to brake and go back behind the thing. I mean, it was a completely blind curve. I never had time to look at either driver. I was literally calculating in my mind how much I had to get over before the shoulder was gone. My guides and I had just enough time. I calmly steer my car entirely to the gravel shoulder, hitting my brakes hard on the pavement and just enough on the gravel to have control on the gravel. Angels were talking to me the whole time. You should have heard the cacophony going like this and the energy around me. And what amazed me was that my heart never skipped a beat, never raced, was steady as a rock. I mean, that's actually really unusual for me because in situations like that, my heart goes like that and my blood pressure goes up and everything. And I was like, it was like a rock. And it happened so fast that no one even honked or had time to honk. I was over on the shoulder, a brand new one. Thank you very much, construction road crews. With 10 feet to spare before it disappeared and dropped down 3 feet. I have had many near-death experiences, and I want to say that that one was too close for comfort. If I had not reacted immediately when I did, I would have had a head-on collision. The truck driver would have had no options but to hit me. And as it was, he raced past me, missing me by inches. I mean, I literally watched the truck, be like this far away from me. And I was thanking my angels nonstop for the next hour of driving. And I was thanking my driving ability and my ability to have a nice calm book on tape that I'm listening to, rather than some scary, crazy thing going on. And so one of my 9 lives just got checked off yesterday. Not that I still have all of those 9 lives. There was the time in New York City, check 1. The time I almost died of pneumonia in Berlin, check 2. The time in the military takeover in Suriname, check 3. The time in Argentina where they were shooting the guns and I had to get women across a plaza, check 4. The time in Salt Lake, check 5. Multiple times in Salt Lake, check 5, but we'll just say check 5. The times in Peru, check 6 and 7. Yeah, got struck by lightning. Yeah, that was good. And then almost died on the Inca Trail from dehydration. That was super scary. That was like really bad. That was like, I could have super died right there. I mean, like The only thing keeping me going was my sheer determination at that point. And then this time, check 8. Yikes. I'm running out of lives. Perhaps I get some bonuses for good behavior. um, anyway, the Zen senseis tell me that when World War III happens, they want to be standing next to me. And I ask, why? And they said, because you have such great angels protecting you and you never seem to die. I agreed with them, and I agree with them now. I joke that no one upstairs is letting me out of this game early. I have always known that this life was about reliving and releasing past life death trauma. Seriously? Oh my God. And I have had many smaller events that were much less of a crisis. But that one, whew, it just shows how fast any of us can end up leaving the planet. You never know when it is your time. It was not my time yesterday. Stay safe, everyone, and remember to love everyone while you can, and thank your angels in advance. Never drive faster than your angels can fly. Okay, bye.